Hello again and welcome to another Anachronism review. Today, as you can see, I've chosen for Britain. A Briton king. Richard the Lionheart. Or, as he would be called in France, Richard Cœur de Lion. Because, well, we will see that later on. So, Richard the Lionheart, he lived around 1190... around that period, around the Crusades. The crusade against Salah ad-Din, the Muslim leader. He won some victories. Yeah, he won some battles against Salah ad-Din, but he never retook Jerusalem from him. Yeah, very important. Alright, let's see what he is. He is also a warrior. Of course he is a warrior. Well, okay, next week I will pick something that is not a warrior. He's Briton, warrior, and he is male/cavalry. How could a sex be cavalry? Well, alright, doesn't matter. Let's see. Also known as the Absent King. During Richard the Lionheart's 10-year reign as the King of England, he spent less than 6 months in England. The rest of his reign was spent fighting in France, Cyprus, and in the Third Crusade against the Saracen leader Salah ad-Din. Yeah, so he was less than 6 months in England, but that was only when he was king. He was born and raised in England. Then when he became king, he went to France, Cyprus, and joined the Crusades. So probably he would have known some English, but there are some theories, some historians debate over whether he actually spoke English or just plain French. Some even suggest that he didn't speak any English at all. Now, for an English monarch, that would be silly. Silly, to say the least. That's why I called him Richard Cœur de Lion. Because French and such. Well, okay, let's see what he does. His grid. First his grid. So yeah, he's on horseback, so he slashes on the sides. +0/+0 on the side, on the right side, and a +1 on the left side. Okay, not too bad. I've seen minuses, so that's not too bad. 8 health, 3 speed, 5 experience, and 1 strength. Not exceptionally good, but not bad either. And his ability, Fixe Strikan. After you miss an attack, your next attack roll gains +2. Cool. Very cool indeed. Now then, let's see what we have next. Next up, as usual, is the inspiration card. Now, normally they are deities. We have seen a philosopher in a previous episode, but this time, his wife, Berengaria. His wife. Wives should be an inspiration to a husband, and she probably was, or else it wasn't an inspiration. Now then, alright, let's see who she was. Though Richard refused marriage for many years, he relented to Berengaria after conquering the Isle of Cyprus. They were wed there, making Berengaria Queen of England and Cyprus, Duchess of Normandy and Countess of Anjou. Yeah, alright. Cool. Doesn't say where she is from, but if I recall correctly, I have read something somewhere that she is of Spanish descent. Well, could be true, could be not true. I don't know. But a fact is that the European monarchies are all intertwined with each other, so it could very well be Spanish. Could be. Alright, let's see what she does. 9 initiative. Awesome. Very good. Right. La Tost Freunt Lufu is a reveal ability. At the end of this round, gain an amount of life equal to the number of times you hit another warrior this round. Sweet. So if you just have a weapon that can hit multiple times, Or wait, no, wait, you can already do that. Well, cool. So if you attack 3 times in your revealer, you gain 3 lives. Nice. Okay, next up, a weapon. A great sword. Typical medieval European weaponry. The great sword, a 2-hander. Yeah, pretty much it. Great sword. So it has an attack grid in front of you of -2. Yeah, stabbing with a great sword isn't a great idea, I think. You'll get out of balance. But if you slash it, on the right side, you get a +2. Very nice, very nice. So we see here a Templar and a Saracen fighting, I believe. Yeah, cool. So it has an initiative of 5, strength of 2. Nice. Strength of 2. Alright, what does it say? The English greatsword was heavy and difficult to maneuver, though with the distinct advantage of crushing anything it hit. When pulled against scimitars of the Saracens in the Crusades, it was found to be slow and easily evaded by the more lightly clad knights of the desert. Yeah, that's true. They were pretty heavy. That's why it is a 2-hander. So yeah, if you just weren't clad in iron armor, you could easily avoid it. So, Ridon dem Dune. Cool. This weapon deals +1 damage while you have a face-up cavalry card. That's cavalry. Does it work like that? Does it? I don't know. So it does +1 damage. So then it would be 3 damage. Nice. Okay, next up. The full mail hauberk, which is all chainmail. Chainmail, chainmail, chainmail. Full chainmail. Yeah, that's also defined here. It is armor for the torso, head, legs and arms. Mastleistan. You take 1 less damage to a minimum of 1 from all attacks except those from ranged weapons. Yeah, because if you have chainmail, you can see it up here nicely in the pattern. Look at my shadow. My shadow is a pointing thingy. You see, chainmail is made out of rings, woven and intertwining. If you have an arrow shooting at full speed at some chainmail, the point would probably go inside a ring, and due to the force, it would break one of the rings, and then the entire defense of the whole chainmail is no more. Then it is just a piece of clothing. Right, initiative 2. And what does it say? Developed to withstand blows from a charging knight, full mail was cumbersome and unwieldy, but effective. That is true. If you are slashing with a sword, it usually deflects. Well, it doesn't deflect, but it prevents you from being harmed. But like I said before, with an arrow it's different. It's a different story. And last, it is the special card. An ideal this time. Chivalry. 8 initiative, which is good. Special ideal. Thou shalt respect all weaknesses, and shalt constitute thyself the defender of them. Right. So it's basically respect and defend the weak. And it says, a knichte honor. Now, knichte, you have seen the spelling of knight. Back in the days, it was pronounced as knichte. I used to know someone who was a linguist, especially Old English, and he told me that it was pronounced back in the days as knichte. But I didn't know how to write it, how it was written, but now I see it over here and it reminds me of that little story, knichte. That's why you probably write it with a K these days. Could be. Knichte. Very nice. A knight's honor. Yeah. So each round, if you win initiative, you may choose to go second. If you do, your attack and defense rolls this round gain +1. Huh, cool. So you can just say, hey, I don't mind. Go ahead. I'll just get my bonus. Alright, very nice. I like this. I like this set of cards. It has to do with Templars, Crusades, a foreign king, well, a king who doesn't speak the language at least, knights, swords, and a woman of unknown descent. Well, that's it for this one. This is already set 2. So, set 2 has Britain's. British. Alright, that's it for this time. Next time I will do a French person. Yeah, French it is. See you all next time. Bye.